Welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell with the B.B. Comer Memorial Library here in Sylacauga. I'm glad to be here today, and I'm glad you've joined us. I want to thank TV47, Chris, and everyone who helps us put on our program. We're very grateful for this time. We have to share with you different things going on in the community that connect to the library a little bit. Now, today joining me is Kimm Wright. Kimm and her husband Nathan are the owners and the founders of Pinhoti Outdoor Center. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes, and I appreciate you joining me. Your connection to the library is, of course, I see you in the library, but you came and helped us with the story time this summer.
So much fun, and I loved sharing anything about the trail, but anytime you can get kids involved or excited about hiking or being outside, that's just where my heart's at. So
that was fun to see
the
equipment and how to do it and how to be safe.
So such a great group of kids too.
Oh, they were great. Well, Kimm, before we get started, tell about yourself a little bit.
My name is Kimm Wright. We've been in Sylacauga for about 7 years now. Very exciting to be here. Plant roots, just make Sylacauga home. We started the Pinhoti Outdoor Center. This is our 5th year. We're in our 5th year at the Outdoor Center. It's growing every year. And last year we created the Pinhoti Experience Foundation, which is our basically our education arm of the Pinhoti Outdoor Center. So we basically use the Pinhoti Experience Foundation to do events, to do teaching, to do education, teach kids at the library, and it's just a great resource for us to be able to educate people about the trails and the outdoors.
Okay, well, I know nothing about the Pinhoti Trail, really, except, well, let me change this. I have learned a lot since I've known you. I've learned a lot about it, but you know so much about it and are very involved in that. And I tell you, you and Nathan have really jumped in here in town and become involved in the chamber and a lot of other things. We're very grateful for people like you.
Well, thanks. We've got, we do have, trying to build connections with people, not just our community, but all the way up the trail. So the trail's 351 miles. It starts at Flag Mountain in Weguffka, and it goes all the way to North Georgia near Ellijay at Dyer Gap. And it ends in the middle of the woods, connects to the Benton MacKay, and it connects with the part of the Great Eastern Trail, part of the Appalachian Trail System with the, I'm drawing a blank. It's got the Eastern Continental Trail. So you've got the Florida section, Alabama Road Walk, Pinhoti Trail, Benton MacKay Trail, and you've got the Appalachian Trail.
So and they all connect together.
So you can hike, it's like about 5,000 miles from end to end.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that is something.
And just to be a part of that, and then building these communities around our small part of that bigger trail is pretty incredible.
That is. Yeah. That is great. Now you have an event coming up, Pinhoti Fest.
Pinhoti Fest will be here before we know it, September 27th through the 29th. Downtown Noble Park again this year. Campers coming in from all over the United States to camp in Noble Park, spend time with our gear vendors, our musicians, our speakers, our workshops, just a lot of fun. And it's not just for hikers, it's for our community as well. Everyone is welcome to join us. A lot going on, a lot to see. And if you don't know about the trail, it's a great way for you to learn about what hikers mean for our community just by coming out and getting to know some of the hikers. It's a blast.
Now, I think I looked on your flyer and maybe on your website too. There's camping, people camp down there. Live music.
All weekend long.
Oh, how fun. Workshops, vendors, food trucks, things like that. And you have a guest speaker.
Yes, this year we are so lucky to have Heather Anish Anderson. Anish is her trail name. Most hikers, and I think we've talked about this before, most hikers take on a trail name, and her trail name is Anish. She is just an incredible woman. 2019's National Geographic Woman of the Year. She's an author of several books. Her claim to fame right now is that she is the second woman to actually do the Triple Crown, which is the Pacific Crest Trail, the Continental Divide Trail, and the Appalachian Trail all in 1 year.
Oh my goodness, wow.
On top of that, she's done it 3 times, so she's called a triple crowner. So she's got thousands of miles under her belt. She's an incredible speaker, very motivational, and we're just over the moon to have her come and visit with us this year.
That's great.
Share her stories and tell people about her experiences on trail.
That's
so excited to have her.
That's fun. I tell you, when I hear you talk about her, I guess when I think about a hike, I'm going to go down to Lake Howard, and I love to do this, walk around and look. That's a hike for me.
Yeah.
You know, an hour or so outdoors, and I love Lake Howard and a place to hike like that. Flag Mountain, wonderful places. But you're talking about more serious
We're
hikers.
talking 7,000 plus miles in a year. That's a lot of miles. A lot of people don't even put that many miles on their car.
Right. That's true.
But to put it on your feet, that's just an incredible, to think about it from that perspective of, you know, 5 miles to us, you know, when I have an event downtown at Noble Park and everybody's like, well, nobody's going to walk because that's too far. Like, these are people that walk thousands of miles a year. So 2 miles to Walmart is not really that big of a deal.
No, it's just a little
It's
walk.
a perspective thing, but it's fun to see how people interact with hikers and realize that it's a lot of miles put on their feet.
We are grateful for you doing this. It brings people to Sylacauga. We want people to come here and have fun. They're going to eat. They're going to walk around.
Yeah, we've got some great food trucks this year. Bulldog Barbecue will be back again this year. We've got All Shucks Roasted Corn, which if anybody's been to our Friday night food truck events down at Noble Park with the Parks and Rec, All Shucks Barbecue is amazing. That's kind of a pun, isn't it? Amazing. So, but we've also got Pelican Snowballs will be there. They've been a great support of ours since we started. And then we also have El Pastrocito taco truck, and he's been out at Home Depot for a while. Great tacos, and we're excited to have him as well. But we also encourage our hikers and our guests to shop local and eat local too. So we noticed the past few years that we don't set out a lot of food trucks to feed everybody all week, and we really want people to go into town and support Sylacauga as well.
And see our beautiful city.
Absolutely.
That's great,
Absolutely.
Great. So you said this is not just for hikers.
No, it's for everybody. And we encourage you to
hikers.
come out and just listen to the music. Friday night, we have a documentary that's playing that's just an incredible documentary. It's called Safe and Found. It is a search and rescue documentary about 3 different scenarios of hikers who went out on the trail with 3 different purposes. One was injured but completely prepared. One was unprepared, got lost, and the third just didn't do the right thing, just made a bad decision. One of the 3 did not end in a good situation. So it's just a great opportunity to teach people how to react when you're lost, whether that's on the trails or in anywhere, to stay put. And so we encourage everyone to come out Friday night. That'll start showing at 8:30 in the park, and then we've got live music kicking off the event as well. So we're excited about everything going on the weekend. Is just a lot. There's going to be so much for everybody to see and do.
And you said there are hikers from all over.
All over. We've got, we had a lady say that she was coming in from North Dakota. We've got some gear vendors coming in from Montana, from Utah. So these are people that are investing in our community by bringing their businesses to Sylacauga for this event. So it's very exciting, very exciting.
Well, that does sound exciting. We're going to pause for a commercial break, and we'll be right back and talk some more with Kimm.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision,
where quality is no accident.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Kimm Wright, who, is this correct? You and your husband are the owner and founders of the Pinhoti Outdoor Center.
Right.
About Pinhoti Fest coming up. Tell us the dates again.
September 27th through the 29th in Noble Park, right
Noble
downtown.
Park.
Yeah.
All right. Now you said you'll have speakers and music and how does all this happen? It's not free. I mean, it is free
It
to
is
us.
free. Yeah,
but
it's
how does
free.
that
We have some incredible sponsors this year. Mystery Ranch out of Montana is coming. Mystery Ranch and Jolly Gear.
Yes.
Jolly Gear you see on TV. He is one of our sponsors and actually has created a Pinhoti shirt similar to the one that he has on there, specifically for us in the Pinhoti. So he'll have that this year. That's very exciting. The Conservation Fund, who's been a huge advocate for the Pinhoti Trail since its inception, and also a Pinhoti Ridge Retreat, which is a local company that has Airbnb type cabins up near Talladega Creek. So it's just a great opportunity. We've got tons of sponsors, tons of vendors. It's just been incredible that, you know, people pour into our hikers and our community so that we can have an event like this free for people to attend.
Wow. And you said about how many have been?
Last year we had over 3,000 in attendance in the weekend, for the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come to Sylacauga for the weekend.
Yep.
Wow, that's
So
wonderful.
from year one at about 750 to year two at 3,000, that's a big jump. So we'll see what happens this year. I think we're going to hit close to 4,000 this year.
Oh, I feel sure you will.
Yeah, and that's a great opportunity for our community, a great opportunity for that economic impact. People have to buy gas, they have to buy food while they're here. You know, they'll shop in our downtown shops. So.
And we want them to know about Sylacauga,
Absolutely.
about our city. And thank you for helping to put us on the map.
I try.
Now, the Pinhoti Outdoor Center, is that
Yes.
just a store to buy? Or
No, so
tell us about
the outdoor center is actually a hiker hostel, which is a place for hikers to come off the trail. They can rest, stay. We've got 6 beds. It's a big open bunk room. If you're interested in seeing about the hostel, this coming up Thursday, we're co-hosting the Chamber Connections with the Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce. So at 8:30, the outdoor center will be open. Come see what the chamber does. Come see what the outdoor center is about. And we do shuttles, all kinds of hiker support, planning, anything a hiker needs to get them on trail safely and to make their trip successful. That's what we're here for.
Well, I think I said, you know, my idea of a hike is to go for a little walk and back, but I never thought about when you hike, like you said, part of a trail, you start here, you end here, your car's here. What do you, that's the shuttle part.
We do pick up on, you know, for people that through hike the trail that start at mile 0 and go to mile 351, if they park with us, we'll go pick them up. So that's all the way in North Georgia. That's an 8-hour drive for us, back and forth. But, you know, that's the service we provide for the hikers. Wherever they're at, we'll take care of them. And we've created great partnerships all the way up the trail. If we're not in an area that they need help with, we know who they can call. So it's just, we want to be, I don't want to say the one-stop shop, because we want to support the other businesses and make sure that they know we're supporting them as well. So it's very exciting to see us grow as a trail community.
Wow. And we are a trail town.
We
Is that
are
correct?
a trail town.
Yes.
Sylacauga was designated a Pinhoti Trail Town, which is just a designation meaning we're going to honor hikers when they come here. We're going to serve hikers. We're going to open our doors to them and understand what their needs are when they get here. And so it's exciting for Sylacauga.
That is nice. And if you're a hiker, you're looking for a trail town.
Right, place to resupply. Sometimes people don't want to stay at a hostel. They want a hotel room or a bed and breakfast or something like that. So just we offer them all the opportunities they need to resupply, rest, and get back on the trail.
Good. Yeah. Now, we talked a little bit about hikers. I know my idea of a hike, but you've got through hikers and section hikers.
Right.
Is that correct?
It is.
What's the difference?
So a through hiker is basically someone who starts and finishes all in one time.
Yeah.
One weekend. And so 1 weekend, that's a quick walk. 1 month usually is about what it takes to finish the Pinhoti Trail. So about 351 miles, 30 days, depending on, you know, whether you're I say team cheater, team sloth. I'm team sloth, so I hike slow. It might take me about 45 days, but then there's team cheetah who wants to just do it and get it done and get the miles done, and they can get done in 20 days. So, but it's about your experience and what you choose to do. So through hike is basically start to finish. Section hikers will take weekends or chunks of the trail and do certain sections at a time. And that could take as long as you want it to take. It could take a year. It could take, you know, you could get it done in a year by doing it by the weekend, every weekend.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
you know, or by one weekend in a month, you could chunk off a bunch. And
That's right.
so it's doable in many ways. And the majority of our hikers are section hikers,
Right.
that they'll come and do sections at a time. And it's great to get to know these people while they're climbing their way all the way up the mountain.
Yeah. I bet you do get to know a lot of people
We have
this
made
way.
so many friends all over the U.S. and it's crazy how small the trail community is with the number of people that are involved in the trail. So
You know each other well.
it's very exciting.
That is nice that you can just hike a piece at a time and still count it as your set, because people work. I mean, you can't take a
not
month
everybody
off
can
work.
just leave their job. And there are hikers from one extreme that sell everything. This is their life. They don't own homes, they don't own cars, they work during the winter months to hike during the summer months, and there's a lot of people that do that. And then there's people that have full-time jobs that work with family and they want to get out on the weekends, and they do that. So it's a great opportunity either way. Whatever your choice is, it's your hike and you enjoy it, and there's nothing better than being outside like that.
That is great. Now you know a lot about the Pinhoti. Have you? Didn't you say you wrote a book?
I did. Actually, it just published it. It's going to be out at the festivals when I'll be showing my first launch. It's called My Pinhoti Trail Hiking Guide, or Hiking Journal.
Yeah.
And it's not just a guidebook, it's basically your experience, but it's got all the information you need about the trail, about planning your hike, but then it's got also the journal side of it for you to write your experience, because somebody that hikes the trail, their family's going to want to know about that down the road. When something were to happen, that if I were to hike the trail and pass away, my family would have that journal and be like, this is what Kim did, or this is what Grandma did, or this is what my mom did, and it's basically your legacy. And so I tried to do a little bit different than most of your trail guides, but it has all the things that you need for your hiking and planning, but also your story in it as well. So it's where your story kind of meets your legacy, and it's pretty cool. It's fun. I'm excited about that. So we'll have it at the Pinhoti Fest.
Yeah. So you have hiked the Pinhoti?
I have not hiked all of the
Oh, I'm
Pinhoti.
sorry.
I had a back injury back in 19 that keeps me from putting on a full weight of a backpack, but I'm
Yes.
getting better. Hopefully I'll be able to get back on trail soon, but hopefully to finish. Nathan has finished the trail, so it's an incredible, beautiful trail, even just in the small sections that I have been on. I can't wait to tackle the rest. One day.
One day.
One
Well,
day.
take care of yourself, and I know
Absolutely.
you are, because you
Absolutely.
want to get back out there.
Absolutely, yes.
That is great. Well, I tell you, we're going to pause for another commercial break, and then we'll be right back and talk some more with Kim.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Silicaga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Silicaga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Silicaga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Kimm Wright from the Pinhoti Outdoor Center. We're talking about Pinhoti Fest and all things about the Pinhoti and hiking. Now, you said you're going to have music too.
We are. I'm excited. such phenomenal musicians really pour into the festival as well. And we've got Jason Geis with B3, and I'm partial to him, but he's my son.
Oh,
but
okay.
he's up and coming, and really just released some new music. Actually, a new song and video came out yesterday. I'm super excited about him. A local group, Sons of Thunder, is going to be there. I can't wait to hear them. Yellow Dandies, which is out of Birmingham, they are a very good whimsical type of bluegrass band, so array of music for different styles. Dave Chandler, Michaela Camp, and then we'll actually have Jason, Dave, and Michaela back on stage Saturday afternoon for kind of a singer-songwriter round. Okay. So that's going to be fun to listen to their stories and hear some of their singles and stuff that they've done. But music, speakers, workshops. We have Heidi Nisbet from Sketching Summits will be doing another watercolors in nature workshop. So you can come sign up at her booth, get a watercolor kit that you'll be able to take with you, and she'll teach you how to paint nature.
I would never have thought of painting on the hike, but yes.
She takes her art kit with her wherever she goes, and she just does some incredible work. And then we've also got like a cross-cut saw demonstration. We'll have a couple special guests. Smokey Bear will be back again this year. We may have a visit from the grand champion of hide and seek, Sasquatch. We're trying to get him to make an appearance. It's hard to get him out of the woods, but sometimes he shows up and teaches us a little bit about leaving no trace in our communities as well as in the trails.
Wow. Well, that is exciting. I know you sent some slides from the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yes. What is
that? Is a blue blaze and a turkey foot marker. That is how hikers can tell where to go on the trail. So our trail's blazed blue, which is something that has been exciting this year. Georgia was blazed white last year, and we worked with the Georgia Forestry Commission and all of the powers that be in Georgia to get permission to paint the trail blue in Georgia as well. So now, as of May of this year, we put in a weekend effort and completely blazed the whole trail blue. So we did about 178 miles in a weekend.
Oh,
and
my
got
goodness.
So all of Pinhoti is blue this year. That's a huge thing for the Pinhoti, but that's a trail marker. So that's how people know which direction to go. That's just another signage showing that we are part of the Great Eastern Trail.
The turkey foot, that is the Pinhoti.
It's kind of the logo. Pinhoti actually means turkey home.
Okay.
It's a Creek Indian word meaning turkey home. So you'll see a lot of turkey feet going on September Pinhoti Fest. And that's Jolly. That's his trail name, Jolly. He actually started creating those shirts as a college project, and his professor was so impressed that he actually turned it into a business and left his full-time job this past year and is now doing that full-time. Also, congratulations to him. He just got engaged. So, dear friend. And that's just a picture of some of our hikers in the park camping. We take over if you're looking at Noble Park from the Jack side, we take over the left side for campers and the right side for vendors and food trucks. And Sylacauga Police Department is gracious enough to block off that center road so we don't have to worry about traffic. Just a great event. And that is actually from the first year. We have come from a trailer stage to Fire Guy Lighting and Sound is bringing his stage, and he'll have a full setup again this year. Just a great opportunity. That was serious grassroots effort the first year, and this year we're moving up into the big stage to protect us from the rain, and we'll be able to show the documentary and everything.
Good.
Yeah, that's
that a lot of work. I know
it is.
It
is, but it is so much fun. So much fun.
Well, I love the motto of the Pinhoti Outdoor Center is run, bike, paddle, hike, and get outdoors.
That's right.
I love that.
Yeah, we want everyone to be able to experience the outdoors in whatever fashion that is. And we've got such a great opportunity near Sylacauga with bike trails, with water trails through Hatchet Creek. We've got the hiking trails. And then through those hiking trails and other resources, we have a lot of runners that come through our community. Yesterday, the Pinhoti Trail Series, they did their Rebecca Mountain 50 miler. So that was Saturday. So, and then they've got another race coming up in November, the 100 that ends in Sylacauga. So the trail really brings a lot of people in for different reasons, and it's just fun for us to be a part of that on any level.
How can we follow what's going on and keep up with the event?
So everything that we do, we put it on our Pinhoti Experience Foundation page.
Okay.
So it's pinhotiexperience.org, and you've got an events page there. We've also got everything Pinhoti Fest there. If you want to be a vendor, if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to just sign up to volunteer, there's all kinds of resources on there. We'll be putting our guidebook out there this week. When we get the proof back, we'll be putting that online so everybody will really see the agenda for the weekend.
Good.
Just a lot of fun things going on, but pinhotiexperience.org is the best resource right now for all things Pinhoti and Pinhoti Fest.
Good. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know how you and Nathan have time to do this, because I know you are the board chair at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
You've been on the Chamber of Commerce board for a while.
5 years. This is year 5
Wow.
for me, and then two more, which I absolutely love. I'll be sad to leave the
I
chamber.
know.
But,
And Alabama Pinhoti Trail Association.
Yes.
And Nathan is the vice president?
No, I'm the vice president of
You-
Fly Mountain for the Alabama Hiking Trail Society.
Oh,
And he is the
okay.
president of Alabama Hiking Trail Society statewide.
Okay.
Also, he sits on the same board as the Alabama Pinhoti Trail Association.
Okay.
And he is also on the Alabama Trails Commission board. He's an advisory.
Okay.
I'm saying that wrong. Advisory board for Alabama Trails Commission. There it is.
I had to type it up.
Yeah, it's a lot of
much.
Alabama trail stuff. So.
Yes, but that's great. And
But
that's,
it's just serving. We want to serve the community in any way we can, and that's the community, the hiking community overall.
and hiking is your passion.
It is. It is
as
a
well as
passion.
other
Yeah,
things.
it
I
is.
know.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Hiking and tourism. That's where my heart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you are deep in it right now. with
Absolutely.
all the
Loving
things.
every minute of it.
Gosh, that
Loving
is
it.
great. Well, I'm just so grateful for you and Nathan and what
Well,
you've brought to our
thank you.
community. Not just living here, but being involved in making it a better place. a
Yeah,
better place
I
to live.
appreciate that. And if anyone would be interested in us talking to their groups about, we talked, Civitan this past week and sharing about the Pinhoti, about Leave No Trace principles with the kids, we're more than happy to just
Right.
dive into the community and help however we can.
That is great. Tell us again, Pinhoti Fest, when and where?
September 27th through the 29th at Noble Park in downtown Sylacauga. We'll be setting up at 9 a.m. on Friday morning, and hikers start coming at 9 a.m. on Friday morning because they want their camping spot. And
Right.
we'll go until Sunday, and by noon Sunday, you'll never know we were there.
God. Leave no trace.
Leave
That's
no
one of
trace.
the principles,
Yes,
isn't it?
we have got a crew that comes in, and it's not. We don't even ask. We don't even ask for a crew.
Yeah.
It's when everyone leaves. That park is better than we found it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's important to us.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a great lesson for all of us and for you to
Yeah.
teach kids and to teach adults too.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah, the trash doesn't pick itself up,
It doesn't, does it?
so it helps if you don't throw it down.
That's true. Well, great. Kim, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Great. And I hope to see you at Pinhoti Fest. Thank you for joining us on Library Connection.